Okay, call the meeting to order. Pledge of allegiance. Pass, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's a nice breeze coming through. We should have done that door a long time ago.
Roll call. Mark.
Well,
I am here. Ron. Here. Lance.
Here.
Angie.
Present.
And I am here. We have a quorum. I'd like a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the meeting of 8:13 and 8:28.
I move we approve the minutes as drafted.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So passed. Okay, board members' reports. Mark?
I have nothing.
Well, what good are you? Oh, okay.
I'm the warm body.
Okay. Ron,
Mine's all coming up with
with everything? Okay,
all
all
that
right.
stuff.
Lance?
Not right now, no.
Okay, all right. Angie?
Two things. We received a letter from a customer asking about our emergency response plan, and we do have one. And it's been in effect as it stands right now since 2022. But we do have to make two changes because we have a new board member who isn't listed on there, and we have don't have as many customers. Yeah, you're not listed on there because we were one short. So we have to add both of them into the board, and then we have to change the number of services that we have.
It's on my list for next week because that's part of the inspection from ADEQ.
Oh, yeah, right.
So I'll be
yeah.
updating that before our inspection on the 22nd.
Yeah, and I've got all my ADEQ, I'm all signed up and everything, so.
Perfect, I saw
Yeah.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
And so the emergency response plan, we can give it out to the public as soon as we get their names added onto it.
We're giving it out to the public now?
Well, the redacted one that doesn't have personal emails and phone numbers on it.
Okay. I just thought we had voted that we didn't want to do that.
Do we? Oh, yeah, that's right. I
For
forgot about
security.
that.
Yeah.
Security, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it does, it gives the locations of all of our stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But, and then the second question was, let me see what I did. Oh, the call to the public. The reason we aren't having calls to the public was because people were abusing the privilege. You can't, in a call to the public, you can only talk about agenda items, and if you want to talk about anything that's not on the agenda, you can't. It's against the law. And because these are decision items, and you can't talk about anything else. You can talk about it if it goes on the agenda, but not if it's not on the agenda of the meeting in which you want to speak.
So we could put it, take it under consideration to put on the agenda then. That's what you're
That's
basically
right.
saying.
Unless
Okay.
it's covered in a manager's report or a board member's report.
Okay, okay.
Okay? That's it. That's it
Okay,
for me.
all right. I have nothing. Manager's report. Kathy.
All right. First off, I'm going to start with an explanation for the rate increase hearing change. I definitely want to take a moment to publicly eliminate some confusion on the rescheduling of our rate increase hearing. I know it was last minute. I did not do my due diligence on it when preparing for it, and I missed a couple steps that I did not discover until doing some research for one of our board members on past increases this past Sunday. It was also pointed out by a customer. But we did need to cancel it because we didn't follow all of the protocol. For the record, in my research, I discovered that a rule that I did not follow, one of them being that a notice was not placed within billing notifying everyone of the hearing. It's not technically a rule, but I kind of feel like we need to do that. I'd like to give as many people the option to be here if they're interested in being here. So But the real rule was the county. We needed to make sure that we let the county know in case they want to attend the meeting. And so I talked with you guys and we all agreed that we needed to just postpone it
Who
for a
in the
month.
county do we let know?
Don Martin.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And just for the record, it is not 30-day notice, it's required, it's 10. I want to be I want to put as much notice out there as possible, and I will be posting notice of our hearing next month tomorrow. We're cutting it a little close with the billing notice, but I figure if I put it at the post office, post it in our window, and maybe one other place, Mine Shaft.
Mine Shaft, yeah.
It's not legally required, but I mean, I
I
sincerely
think
want
you have to
people
post
to
it
be
3
here if they
places.
want to.
Yeah.
Huh?
You have to post it 3 places.
Yeah, but we don't technically have
You
3
don't have to
places,
put it in
and
the mail.
we've submitted that with our county reports that we
Yeah.
don't only have 2. But still, I mean, this
Yeah, that's
is
fine.
important, and I want people to
Yeah.
feel
The
invited.
Mine Shaft's a good spot.
Yeah. Critical infrastructure. Just received billing 4 from Pat Byrne, and that's what brought up the $68,000 because it was their first billing with that change order. I'm like, did I include that in their information for what we have left? And I did not. We did receive a quote for that additional work, the telemetry, and the additional work, but, let's see, what else was I supposed to say? I have reached out, asked, I actually got that answer, sorry. I wrote this down, I wrote all this down before I got the answer. We did get that response back out of telemetry, and it does include real-time tank monitoring, but we are gonna have to deal with the internet issues, and we kinda talked a little bit about that, before the meeting, but, I think it's something we can work
No, I think so, I
around,
think.
hopefully.
We can, with the fiber and between the fiber and Starlink, we
Yeah.
can work it out.
Yeah, well, and you guys are gonna
Call
be,
them and ask them what we can do. That's the
Yeah.
best thing to do.
Yeah,
and you guys will probably be talking about it during the agenda item, so. Financial report, I spent a lot of money this month. Payroll was higher than normal for both sides. Operations, most likely due to Pat Byrne. I know Lau has been putting in a lot of time to make sure that they get that job done out there
no, that's fine.
well and that they don't have any issues. And admin due to me spending more time on that management report. So, we also apparently do not have electricity costs under control at inline. Did you?
There was, the AC was not frozen up. I checked that.
Okay.
So other than that, there's a lot of electricity going in there.
Our average is about 500, we're running at 800, so I'm not really
We're
sure.
not running at peak times anymore, we're pumping in the afternoon.
Yeah, we're pumping it in the
Yeah, we're
afternoon.
pumping different times.
Yeah,
And
we
I think-
they pick the time we pick was the cheapest time, but we have to. adjust
Yeah.
that. I would think that'll increase it by $100, but.
Yeah,
But we asked you to do that. so-
Yeah, no, I'm not.
For the construction
Yeah,
part,
yeah.
so.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know we could put that
I
much,
think
but.
peak time, so it's like 8 PM or something silly
I don't know
like that
if
last
peak,
time
but
I
we're not
left.
at,
the lower rate
we're not at the
times.
low rate time that.
Yeah.
That green.
And I don't know what they are.
It was the one.
I think it's
we
before
blocked or
Yeah.
whatever.
2 or 8 or something
Yeah.
like that, it's,
I can't imagine the computer all day.
And I don't know.
I don't know. It does.
so,
Doesn't
Yeah.
that much.
does it really? Wow.
Yeah, but we have to do it, so that's something else.
Okay. Reporting, the USRDA report went out at the end of August and everything was fine with that. They are feeling the crunch. There are only 3 people in the office that I talked to. Yeah, apparently there was like 50 or 60. So
They're cutting
they were
down.
downsized. The USDA, our
Oh, yeah.
rural
Oh,
development.
yeah. Just like every department probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have ADQ set up for their sanitary inspection on the 22nd. I believe we're in pretty good shape for that. And just one more item. CDBG is coming around on the guitar. I know we've kind of been shooting around ideas that you guys are going to be discussing today about where to spend the final monies. And one of those items had been the second generator, because we do want to get that. But I'm thinking we could just apply for that and we'll more than likely get it from this year's funding for CDBG.
Yeah,
So I
that's
think
fine.
Yeah.
We'll just have to make sure we attend it in January or February.
I'd rather apply for that and get the money from there so we can use his other money.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd rather get the money from
Exactly.
somebody
Yeah,
else.
thank you.
Yeah,
So that's it. That's all I got.
okay. All right, thank you. Sir?
Hey, I wanted to say one thing, I didn't want to make it sound like it was you that made the electricity go up, it was our decision. I just want to make
Well, it's
sure.
not her fault?
Yes, I just want to make sure you didn't think I was saying it that way.
Well, that and more time on labor, because we asked them to be out there.
Oh, yeah, no, I was talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
electricity.
no,
I was
that's
trying
fine.
to think of a
And
reason
plus,
why it might have happened.
It's when the surplus pumps have to be kept cold, cool. I mean, they don't.
The
have to be-
computers.
Yeah, they're.
And the
yeah, but
computers, yeah.
the
So-
monthly
Yeah.
increase, I thought maybe was related to the change of time as opposed to.
Well, maybe it's both.
It'll probably go down now because it's getting darker earlier and it closed this morning.
Yeah.
Well, if it's two, that's an hour every single day.
Does,
Because you're not turning up
is
till
it
3, right?
self-adjusting or
It was 2
What do
today.
you mean?
Oh, was
the,
it?
the air conditioning in there? Is it,
Thermostat.
It's on
Thermostat.
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 Yeah, it's on the stat, so. Okay. All right,
All right.
now,
During the rainstorm, we had one of our pipes exposed up on Emerson, a 2-inch line.
I was gonna go up and look at that, and I never got up there yet.
That happens to be in an area where the road is actually on decomposed granite, just like they're digging up at the pit. It's hard stuff.
Yeah,
So it's not very far down. On Monday, had Kevin bury it again, and I still have cones up there because we know that grader's gonna come through town sometime after this rain just to fix up our
well, he should
roads.
be here anytime.
And we don't know when he'll be here or when I can get a hold of him, so I've left the cones there to
Okay.
keep people from driving on that section. So hopefully that'll help that out. The other problem with that is the grade on it is to the north.
Okay,
Okay, that's the lower end is on the north, which is
Okay.
where the pipes are. And it's probably gotten that way because digging it up and putting the pipes in, it'd be softer than where
Well, yeah,
the actual
yeah.
granite is. So it's kind of sad that we can't put it on the south side, which would alleviate that
yeah,
problem.
that would
But
take care of that
that's-
problem.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's something we're just gonna have to live with. We've had no leaks other than when they were putting in the main line coming in on Second Street. They hit 2 lines
Yeah, they had
that
to-
were already abandoned, not being used. So we closed that off, shut them down, and
Yeah,
they're out of the way.
yeah. okay.
They are, tomorrow they will be on, between Rainbow and Payroll, and there's 3 services they're putting in there.
Putting the laterals in.
Yeah. And only one across the street. The rest of them, the other 2 are on the east side. So that should be in tomorrow, and then on Friday or late Thursday, they'll be doing in front of yesterday's.
Okay.
So that's all going real well. Many times, I've showed up when things are broken and then they need help.
Yeah, well, that's
And
fine.
that's worked out real well for them. Mark even commented today. Every time we have a problem, you show up
Yeah.
within less
Good.
than 10 minutes.
Yeah,
So, yeah, we're keeping them running. They had a rock in the middle today and they were gonna use their air compressor and a big jackhammer to bust through it, and they couldn't get it running. So I took our generator down and our jackhammer and they
Cool.
busted a hole through it.
Good.
Boom. Took care of that. Other than that, the next thing I wanted to talk about is the fire hydrant on Rainbow. I want to bring that up.
is that the
I
one
was,
the bag blew off of?
what's that?
Is that the one that the cover blew off of?
Yes.
it?
Yeah, there's been 3 times now I've
oh, I
covered
know,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the wind.
It's
Yeah.
bagged again.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
It's bagged and tagged.
Good tag, yep.
So, I was talking with Ron on Monday, and we were talking about the telemetry, and then it came up about that fire hydrant on Rainbow, and I said, my solution for that is, when they put in the new fire hydrant in front of yesterday's, I want to take the old one out and move it up there. And Ron said, gee, maybe we can get Pat Burns to do it.
Yeah,
So that might be something you want to look into. If not, I'm not too sure about too much of that,
Yeah.
replacing a hydrant. I've never done it, but
I know.
that seems like a good possibility.
yeah, yeah,
Yes. And then the next thing, the last thing I wanted to talk about is, it's great that we have a generator down at Mineral Park, but it does us absolutely no good at the moment, because it will not pump the water all the way up into town. That's why we have inline. And we don't have a generator at inline.
Well, that's what we're talking
That's
about.
what he's doing.
So that was part of what I wanted to bring up, because it absolutely does us no good as it is right now.
Approximately what size of generator, wattage?
I'm not sure. It's got to run the computer and 3 pumps.
I can't remember.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very large.
And that's what I have for you.
Okay, all
I
right,
had a
cool.
question for you.
Sure.
How's the SOPs coming along?
It's coming along right now. Ben's working real hard on getting the valves numbered and who each valve affects,
Okay.
so that we're going to have it in the SOP, but we're going to have also an extra one with the names and phone numbers per valve, so that if we have to shut a specific valve off, we can look at the sheet and know who we have to call, who it affects. And that will be for the front
No,
desk.
it's actually looking pretty good. Yeah.
No, I just haven't seen it. Something else I'd like to see in the SOP, I'm pretty sure fire hydrant maintenance and repairs, because you just flushed them 6 months ago, so we're up again for flushing.
Yeah, it's time to start doing it again and start to
The
clear
other
down.
thing is Mark wanted it, and I feel the same way, is we need to put in there, when you do repairs, that we go to the main, to the service. That way, because we talked about replacing all that, get that put in the SOP, so that way anybody that comes on or whatever
Right.
knows, and then we all agreed on it, so that's.
Yeah, that's been a big problem since I started it. There was no SOP.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
yeah.
that's,
Never has been.
A lot of OJT.
so if we can get that put in there too.
Yes,
that'd be great.
agreed.
Try to get it done by the end of the, or the end of the year, don't you think?
Yeah.
That way we have it.
It's getting closer.
Okay, good. And if they need anything, let us know.
Now, when you said numbering all the valves, is that including the new valves that Pat Burns put in?
That'll be part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, each valve is gonna have a number. Generally, it'll have letters from the street. So street letters, like Tennessee, T, and then a number assigned to it, so we can differentiate exactly what's what.
Well, you can see the letter and know where to go.
Right,
Just
yeah,
cross
that'll get you a first start.
Yeah.
Different colors on your map.
And we can put it on the map. I'd like to get some new maps, actually.
Well,
And I have colored pencils, so we can one color do the main line, two, different color for offshoots
Yep.
and stuff like that, and actually put in the valves with it.
yeah, well, whatever you need for
Yeah.
this.
Now, I have 8 covers that go over them, and I've sprayed them white on the inside, so that we can take black and mark the actual valve number itself, so when we go and pull it up, we know,
You know
okay,
it's right there.
we're not
Yeah.
looking at a map, it's right there.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's part of the process we're going through, along with the SOP.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've got stencils if you need them.
Okay. I have some black oil-based paint, and it'll be out of the sunlight, and it'll be easy to,
Okay, whatever.
Paint 'em in there.
The actual covers on the valves?
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
And the ones I have, I've also repainted blue on the top, so they're easier to find.
Easy to find, yep, okay, sounds good. Okay, before we go any farther, I'd like to thank Lau and Ron for spending a lot of extra time out with this construction. I kind of stayed away from it, because Ron's out there, there's no use both of us being out there. So Lau spent a lot of time out there.
Wow.
And thanks from the board and from the residents of Chloride.
My pleasure.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's 25 cents will get you half a cup of coffee. Where? Okay, discussion on the infrastructure project. Okay, Kathy, you're up.
I'm up.
You're up.
Do you have anything to add or
You have
anything
anything you need to add?
that we don't know about?
I think I've told you
I think you
everything.
covered it.
Okay,
I think you
now.
covered it in
Change
your
orders and
report.
stuff.
I have a couple things that you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go
Of
ahead.
course.
You brought up about that on Emerson. I know we don't have a lot of money. What about You know more about this than anybody. Lowering that, fixing that line at the end of Emerson.
Whereabouts in Emerson is it?
If you go up,
Weston?
just off of 4th Street and go west, and then where there's a kind of a crest and then it starts
It
down.
goes down and comes, just before Tom Wilson's.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's right at the end where
It's
it's going.
real hard there.
I just worried
Probably
that,
a right hander piece of equipment.
no, but I'm just saying, if we did that now, who knows when we're gonna get to it to fix it?
Well, yeah,
At least that way,
yeah,
It's
all right. We ought to think about it,
temporary.
we'll look at it and see if,
It's just too much lines.
no, that's what I'm saying,
Oh,
just
yeah.
have them lowered a little bit right there. It's
Yeah.
a two-inch line?
It's a 2-inch line, and what it might take is an excavator with a
Jack.
put a
jackhammer.
hole on it with a, yeah,
Well, it's gonna be easier for them to do it than for us to do it.
yeah, yeah,
If we get any heavy rain, I mean, that's just an idea.
yeah, no, it's gonna take a hoe to do it,
I
you
mean, if you
know.
guys, if that's something we wanna
Yeah.
spend money on. The other thing is, I still feel like we should go to, on the lines from Second Street, at least a little bit on Tennessee.
I don't
Get
care if it's
past-
that far.
Get past where we had all that trouble with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
him and get
Past
it
the
up,
post office.
up
Yeah.
past the hay bale house. or
Exactly,
at the
somewhere
hay
right
bale
in there, I mean, at least get past the
Yeah,
issues.
yeah, if
that
we
we
can
Do we
have.
have the money for that, over 40 grand?
I don't know, that's now,
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna be doing
Like
it.
Yeah, I know.
Just as far as we can, at least past the
At
post
least
office.
In the SCADA, I mean, I'm more interested in being an operator that we
Yeah,
have
telemetry,
communications.
Yeah,
to
oh yeah,
everything,
oh
so
yeah.
that way
Now
he can go to the
That needs to
office,
read
be able to read everything.
read everything.
Yeah, that's more important than a piece
To
of
me it is,
glass.
because it'll turn the pumps on automatically when they're low up there,
Yeah.
they'll share the alarm. Yeah, I mean, it's just,
And that, I don't know how, well, never mind, that's another discussion. And it's
Yeah.
not on the
It does.
website.
It's the whole thing.
I just, those are
Oh,
ideas,
yeah,
like being an
I'm all
operator.
for it.
Well, yeah,
And I don't know, like you say, we probably don't have the money to fix that line up on.
I would love to, yeah, but I mean, yeah.
I just
I
don't think
don't-
the money's
it
there.
doesn't-
I mean,
doesn't
next
seem-
time we get the next money,
yeah,
maybe.
doesn't seem like it, we will.
I will say, if memory serves me, don't quote me on this, but I will say that it was about 5 grand to rent that excavator for a week, wasn't it?
Oh, you mean
On
the-
payroll?
the-
Oh, the one
The
for
bigger unit?
Okay,
We were able to do that, so if we can get flush, get a little healthier with our savings accounts and that type of thing, we
yeah,
may want to look at pulling together some projects that we want to fix some areas and then just rent something bigger.
Yeah.
I have
I just
operated
get-
equipment, so that you don't have to
Yeah.
hire somebody extra.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
With that though, we still, I know of at least 2 or 3 spots that Mark pointed out to me that we need to go back by Joe's house up on Emerson, go
Mhm.
back and fix that from the main to the
Yeah,
service.
that was
Yeah.
probably the fix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
another
there's a
bad
few
one.
around that are maintenance money that we ate up. Those are ones that we need to look at too, and any future that we do it that way.
Do we need big equipment for that?
No, no,
Okay.
no, those
those
just
are all
normal.
accessible.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, do you?
yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Old business is just continue the discussion of the infrastructure project. We're getting real close to completing phase 1. We've got to get into the funding of it and see what, that's the big thing, is see what we can do for the money we have.
You might, since there's enough people, you might tell them what we're doing with the map, with the whole system.
Oh, yeah, we're replacing the main line from where it starts at Hercules all the way up to Second and Tennessee, and then we're gonna go from Tennessee as far as we can get, which is past the post office. And they've also replaced the service lines off of all the laterals. That's the ones going across Tennessee to the business and to the individual houses. And there's no houses, just the post office is right up there. And they put in all the valves and the new meters, right?
Along with that, we have the whole town engineered.
Yeah,
So the whole town is engineered, so if we ever go for future funding, we have it kind of, we can pick out a section that we want to do. We don't have to go to engineering, it's already been done, so that'll save us all
and that'll
that.
be a big plus when we go for
For
a
money,
grant.
too.
We've already got it done, we can start tomorrow, basically.
So a lot of the money that we
Yeah.
had, there's,
Well, there's almost
I,
240,000, was it close to 300 I haven't looked
Well,
lately.
the engineering was like, his estimate was 250, but he didn't reach that, so there's a little bit extra
A little.
there.
Yeah, we got a little extra there too.
But I got a response from the infrastructure. They had a program in the federal government called Building Better Infrastructure, and I applied for like 10 different loans because we're such a small city and we don't have any money and we're below the poverty level. And they came back on 3 of them and said, you qualify, but you're gonna have to submit through the county because we don't have a government. So, yeah, even though we did get a SAM
Yeah.
number, but I can't use that for, I mean, for water lines, yeah, but for anything else, I can't use that. So I'm gonna make an appointment to go talk to the supervisor and see what he can help me with. And there's also, Jamie knows about the grants too. And she also had mentioned to me that there's a big, we're due for a big 800, the county is getting, is due for the $800,000 HUD grant. Well, the last one we got, was that 2 years ago? Was a small one, and that more money
Yeah.
went to Meadview, I think. And they did a lot of stuff up there. Well, this time, it's more money, and so we have a chance to apply for more than just
Good,
one
great,
thing.
thank you.
Angie, I'd like to just mention this, because the last time we went for the CDWID grant, I told Ron about the event, and he said he's more than happy to get up and speak. So we don't have to do that this time.
I was petrified.
Point of fact on the post office, its service is actually on Second Street.
It's on
not
Second Street.
10th.
Oh, that's what's on the
Yeah, I
side.
forgot that, yeah.
Right.
There's no service for the post office on Tennessee.
Correct.
The only service on Tennessee right there is the one for the old store.
The store and the straw house.
And the straw house, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay. All right, very good.
Do you guys think maybe you want to come up with like a first, second, and third, what maybe to spend the money on if we end up with enough?
Yeah, I think we'll
Or-
we'll come up with a list, I think.
Tonight or next meeting, or what do you guys want to
We
do?
can
Because I know
do it now.
they're gonna be finishing, they said by the end of September, they think, with the construction part, is that
Fire
what I
hydrant
remember?
first.
Yeah,
Yep.
fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant.
Well, I think you guys have to do a motion, I mean, that's why I put it as an agenda
Okay.
item, to
Yeah.
make sure.
Okay, we
That you
got
guys all agree.
Do we have to make a motion?
yeah. Motion and a second to put, to continue this discussion and come up with a list of what we want to do, what we kind of would like to attempt to do.
But if they're done before the next meeting, we can't.
We have to do it
We
now.
have to do it now.
That's what, well, I'm making a motion to do it now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you don't.
Don't need a motion.
Well, I mean, just a motion on what you guys agree
Oh,
on,
okay, yeah.
priority wise.
So it'll be fire hydrant in front of
Yeah.
yesterday's,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll take the fire hydrant out of
Out of there,
yesterday's.
move it down the
Move it
street.
up to there.
Relocate.
Yeah.
Relocate.
Save that fire hydrant, bring it back to the office, and I'll show you guys how to rebuild them, so we can bring that one into the service.
Yeah.
And then, did we all agree on doing from Second Street to
East.
east?
As far as we can go.
Well, we still have the telemetry stuff that we want to make
Yeah,
sure we
we
get in.
want, that's,
Right.
but that's
Yeah,
already,
you
we
check
already
that
voted
because-
on that, didn't we?
No,
Not as being a priority with the remaining funds. I mean, we kind of did say we wanted to get it
so I would
done,
use
but,
out the skate as second,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
and then push the line, like you said, up
Push the line
Tennessee as
where
far
we
as
can
we
go.
can.
Yeah, I think so.
The second position.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
So passed.
Is that what you need, Kathy?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Thank you.
Ron, and thank you guys.
Okay, no new business. Motion to adjourn.
Motion. Second.
So passed, we're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you, boys and girls.